Welcome to the MindFuel English podcast. This is a space where we don't rush growth, we don't romanticize burnout, and we don't turn every life decision into a dramatic storyline. I'm Sam, and I'm a guest on this podcast today. Maybe we'll talk here for a few more episodes. Who knows? Today, I want to talk about starting again, but in a very low-key way, without pressure, without announcements, without making it a whole thing. Let's be honest, starting again has a bad reputation. It sounds like you failed. It sounds like you quit. It sounds like you couldn't handle something. But that's not always true. Sometimes starting again just means you learn something, and learning changes direction. That's not failure, that's adjustment. I think a lot of us grew up seeing fresh starts as these big moments. New year, new goals, now version of yourself. And if you didn't transform overnight, it felt like you were doing it wrong. But real life doesn't reset like an app. Real life is messy. You pause, you try again, you change your mind, you restart quietly. And honestly, most restarts don't look inspiring. They look like small decisions made on regular days. No music, no audience, no dramatic speech. For me, starting again usually happens after I realize something feels off. Not terrible, just off. And that feeling builds slowly until one day you think, yeah, this isn't working anymore. And that moment doesn't need panic. It doesn't need drama. It just needs honesty. I think drama comes from expectations. We expect a restart to fix everything. We expect motivation to suddenly appear. We expect clarity. And when none of that happens, we assume we failed again. But what if starting again didn't mean becoming someone new? What if it just meant returning to something simpler? A lot of people from our generation feel tired of constant self-improvement. We want to grow, but we don't want to destroy ourselves in the process. And that's valid. You can start again without burning bridges. You can start again without cutting people off. You can start again without explaining yourself to everyone you know. Sometimes starting again just means doing less. Not trying harder, not pushing more. Just choosing differently. And there's this quiet kind of restart that nobody talks about. The mental one, where nothing changes on the outside, but everything shifts on the inside. You stop chasing certain things. You stop forcing outcomes. You stop measuring your progress by other people's timelines. That's a restart too. Social media makes it seem like every new chapter has to be loud. New era, new mindset, new aesthetic. But most real growth is invisible at first. It's choosing consistency over excitement. It's choosing what feels manageable instead of what looks impressive. It's choosing rest without calling it quitting. And here's something important. Starting again doesn't erase your past effort. You're not starting from zero. You're starting with context. You're starting with experience. And that actually puts you ahead. So if you're listening and thinking about restarting something, a habit, a project, a routine, or even a mindset, try removing the drama first. Don't announce it. Don't pressure yourself. Just take one small step that feels realistic. That's enough. That's already progress. Before we close, let's look at 3 useful words from today's episode. Resets means adjusting your direction or starting fresh without completely starting over. Sustainable describes something you can maintain over time, without burnout or extreme effort. Self-awareness means understanding your own needs, limits, and patterns so you can make better choices. Starting again doesn't have to be loud. It can be quiet, calm, and intentional. Take what helps, leave what doesn't. Feed your mind, improve your English, and I'll see you